I got a drone, and I love it. But hey, that's not what this video is all about. I just really want to come clean about this channel and why it's not where I intended it to be, and how that's all changing now. There is some exciting stuff to cover today, like teaming up with someone to bring better content more regularly, freeing up time for more content, better equipment, and a bunch of new video series on their way. But first, let me just once again give a little spiel on this channel because this will be a pivotal video. I preach about how I want to build up a channel that focuses on fitness in a more back to basics kind of movement, ability, and health approach, rather than just straight up bodybuilding. I think it's way more beneficial to become well-rounded athletes and more fun to work out when you're building a skill. Meanwhile, social media fitness, on the other hand, is almost 100% roided bodybuilding. And of course, most of them claim to be natural because then they can get sponsored to sell you debatably useless supplements, and the gullible buy them thinking they might help get quick results. But hey, that's just not how fitness works. But that is where the money is, because everyone's looking for a quick fix and extreme results. And this is why the media trying to redefine fitness as bodybuilding is hurting everyone. It hurts the athletes because they're taking steroids and hormones with extremely adverse health effects, and it hurts the general public as well as the health industry as a whole because we keep chasing extremes that get harder and harder to top. So now we're seeing that as the fitness bar is set ever higher, athletes and models are becoming more and more desperate and deceitful to stand out. Yep, apparently nothing is too low in the name of likes and followers. Now we're seeing people use fake weights, photoshopping Instagram photos to make themselves look more ideal than their bodies actually are, because it's just not about realistic health anymore. It's about doing whatever it takes to get people's attention. So these naturally unobtainable physiques lead many to develop body dysmorphia. Women seeking thigh gaps and dangerously low body fat percentages, while somehow wanting to have curves like Kim Kardashian. Men are injecting themselves with synthol oil, risking deadly infection just to look comically bigger. Yeah, comically for sure. I mean, this guy looks like a birthday clown's balloon art. And the fact that they're willing to risk infecting their real arms just to look bigger, like, oh my gosh, it's so dumb. And it's not just men abusing synthol either. Women are puffing up their butts artificially, even though at any moment, even if it's years down the road, they could experience pain, disfigurement, and yeah, again, serious infections. Ooh, ew. Okay, you get the picture. That's more than enough. In turn, when average people try their sponsored supplements or 30-day programs that you could basically get for free on dozens of sites, they don't get the same results. Obviously, that's discouraging, and with the new standard of fitness being so high and seemingly unobtainable, it doesn't take too long before people are just like, you know what, fitness, it's just not for me, and give up on it altogether. I've noticed, and you probably have too, that there's a rift getting bigger and bigger between active and inactive people. You either live in the gym or on your couch. Like you're expected to be in 100% or out because that's what it takes to meet this standard. Which is scary because our modern diets and increasingly sedentary lifestyles are already incredibly effective at killing us. And this is a future video in and of itself, but we clearly need to return to promoting a healthy fitness lifestyle. Somewhere between mutilating yourself to fit some ridiculous ideal and the fat acceptance movement that ignores all the science showing how incredibly unhealthy obesity is and its terrible effects on our country and future generations. It's time to promote realistic lifestyles that bring health within an appropriate time frame. Stop with the fad diets and quick fixes, please. Not enough people realize that with enough time, even simple, sustainable dietary changes, as well as a hobby that keeps you active, will make getting healthy not only obtainable, but enjoyable. And this is what I passionately believe is the most important message to impact the most lives and make a difference in the world. And if you've seen a few of my videos, you'd know that I keep saying stuff like this, but I have not delivered, and I'm sorry. This channel has been more of a pipe dream for me for a while. I haven't been able to live up to it for a number of reasons, cue excuse list, but that's changing now because of you. I mean, look at one of my first and oddly most popular videos. I made a super long episode to help people learn to freedive, or through a mix of mental and physical training, be able to dive deep and stay underwater for extended periods of time. And yeah, I got my breath hold to over 4.5 minutes, which is not bad. But the production quality was a joke, and only someone already serious about freediving would sit through that super long episode. I stopped there and said, you know what, I'll come back if one day my channel is big enough to bring a professional freediver on. That being said, if you can get past the cringy low production value, there's actually a ton of hard to find info and techniques that were compiled into the video. So it was surprisingly well received by those in that niche. Those, as well as new positive comments, reminded me why I had this idea in the first place and inspired me to go all in on this channel. I dropped out of school because I realized it wasn't as beneficial for where I'm trying to go. I'm investing basically all my money and time outside of work to make this channel happen. Along with the drone, I'm getting a new camera, gear, and basically just doing everything I can to start improving the quality of my content. Most importantly though, it's now a team effort. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce the stunning, the intelligent, the at times obnoxious, Bonnie Guthrie. Hell yeah! My sister's teaming up with me to help bring you quality content. What content, you ask? Well, I'm glad he did. Well, let me tell you. Here at Functional Fitness, we love alliteration. And the threefold mission of this channel is to inform, instruct, and inspire. We'll inform with professional interviews, such as this one I've yet to release on insulin resistance. There will now be a series of short videos breaking down interesting health and fitness related topics, like how Wolf's Law allows martial artists to make their bones strong enough to break rocks or bend steel. We'll both instruct and be instructed by professionals in everything from mountain biking to breakdancing, hopefully showing you the best way to get started. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who are still waiting on more rock climbing videos, they are coming, but we're probably going to start with boxing and then come back to rock climbing as the weather gets perfect, just because we live in such a gorgeous place for it. It's going to be Bonnie's first time, and I just feel like it'll be more fun and we'll get better videos that way. Because, like I said, I got a sexy new camera, a drone, and other gear, and I'm going to need some time to master it. And we're going to get started on this by using an app called FreePlay Fitness. It's an app that gives you all-in-one access to tons of gyms across Utah. And no, these aren't your average Planet Lameness gyms, guys. Feeling tired after a long day of work? Want to unwind with some yoga? Done. Getting bored of regular workouts? Wanting to climb around a Ninja Warrior course? Done. How about learning the most effective self-defense system in the world, Krav Maga? Yeah, buddy. Done. Some of these memberships alone cost around $130 a month. Yet you're getting basically all of them for just $79, which is obviously super perfect for this channel because normally it would be so expensive to train in every one of these things. So who knows, maybe as the channel grows we'll be able to work with them in the future and make them more popular, because this is a fantastic idea. Oh, also I wanted to mention we're going to be using a rating system now. So for example, with everything we train in, let's say boxing's next, and we guess beforehand out of 5 stars how fun it'll be, how much of it will condition you aerobically, anaerobically, how useful it is, its health benefits, and then kind of give it some sort of a total score. And I'm really hoping we'll be able to show just how much you can progress at learning something in a short amount of time when you're actually determined, and just help those who are hesitant about starting something new or getting into a sport or hobby they wanted to, will go ahead and take the plunge. I mean, if we embarrass ourselves and figure out what to avoid, what to do, what not to do, that's awesome. Because again, I truly believe that finding a physical passion and becoming educated about nutrition are 2 of the most important things for people in developed countries right now. Well, that's gonna wrap this up. Me and my sister are super stoked to work together, be able to bring you more of these mediocre videos that will only get better. Speaking of which, I mentioned I just got a new camera. It is dope. So I'll just end with some footage that I was able to get the other day and hopefully give you a little inkling of what's to come. Production quality, going up.
creative yet. Please.